Trade smarter, move faster.
In Web 3, ideas are capital, and WEEX GOGOGO is the ultimate amplifier for your voice. 4 seasons in, the show has delivered over 1,800,000 impressions and attracted more than 520,000 real global players, with nearly 280,000 views in a single episode. Backed by a global broadcast network, we bring together the most active real traders, combining hyper-engagement with rich retention rewards to give builders a breakout stage. As the new season begins, WEEX GOGOGO invites industry leaders to join this top-tier event and trade the world together. We look forward to welcoming you.
WEEX GOGOGO.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WEEX GOGOGO Ep.5. Good evening, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Tonight's theme is Trade Smarter, Move Faster. And here's my thesis for the next 60 minutes. The market can swing all at once, but your funds should never, ever be up for debate. I'm Chris Durden. I'm your host tonight, and I'm joined by two of our wonderful guests. They were actually also with us the last time, if you tuned in to the WEEX episode number 4. Daniel from Germany and our DJ joining us from Spain, from his car. So thanks for joining us also this time. Really happy that you're part of the show also this time. But we will get to you shortly. Let me explain what's going to happen today, because we're not doing this for free. We've got 1,000 USDT in red packets going out tonight, plus a grand prize worth $399. So let's warm up right now, share the screen, and the second we hit 90 likes, I'm dropping the first 100 USDT. If we get to 100 likes, I will double that amount, okay? So quick heads up, every code gets redeemed inside the WEEX app. So make sure that you have the WEEX app open right now, okay? So here's what we're unpacking tonight. The 1,000 BTC Protection Fund and our 1-to-1 reserves, the official mini app and APK, so you never touch a phishing link again, the Passkey one-tap login, and the Joker Poker Party Season 4. All right? So, guys, let me check the chat. How's it going? So make sure that you start liking and sharing the stream. I really need to see the 90 likes coming. And if you want me to double the 100 USDT and actually give out 200 USDT, make sure that we get to 100 likes. All right? So while we're waiting for the first 90 likes to kick in, maybe Daniel, very nice to have you here. Can you tell our audience what you do in crypto, why people should follow you, where people can follow you? And generally for all the new viewers who have not seen you last time.
Thank you for the invitation. Yeah, this time in separate rooms. Last time we were in Amsterdam. It was also really funny at Dutch Blockchain Week. Yes, yes, I'm from Germany. I'm a trader, also YouTuber. So the thing is, how you can find me on YouTube, on X, on I think everywhere, Telegram, Discord. I have a German audience, but for me it's really important. I'm not this traditional only technical analysis trader. I combine the market situation, for example, this week the Fed a new decision regarding higher tax rates, or currently it's on hold, but also the situation regarding Meta earnings, Apple earnings, for example, yesterday. So I combine everything and then I make my technical analysis. And so I look not only on the structure of the chart, I check out, okay, what happens regarding the whole situation, Iran, USA, and so on, in combination with the whole environment. And then I make my analysis on the chart.
Awesome, awesome. Very, very nice. By the way, I'm seeing that we only have 76 likes. So guys, I mean, like I told you, 90 likes for the first $100, 100 likes if you want me to double those $100. So, I mean, I don't know what you're waiting for, guys, really. I mean, smash that like button right now. Share the stream, make it. I mean, it's at 77 likes. Oh my God, this is, I think that you don't want free money. I mean, like, this is horrible. Guys, smash the like button. Meanwhile, DJ, thanks to having you back. You have been in every episode so far, so you are our resident KOL. Very, very nice. And yeah, thanks again for joining us. And for anybody who, for some reason, missed our first 4 episodes, yeah, tell our audience who you are and what do you do in crypto.
Well, first of all, thank you and thanks WEEX for having myself every month now. I'm surprised you're not sick and tired by me at this point. No, jokes aside. I'm a DJ at KOL, so I do more of the AMA spaces, more of the voice per se of crypto, and I like a meme or two, so I'm more on the DJ side of the crypto space, whereas Daniel is the more, the more professional way. I'm more in the trenches, deep in the trenches, so you can find myself 100x here and there. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And yeah, sometimes I DJ and yeah, sometimes I DJ. It depends, on the day and the hour, I guess.
Nice, nice. Very, very nice. No, thanks for the intros. I'm still checking here. The likes were at 81. I mean, guys, I really don't get it. I'm not going to go forward until we don't hit 90 likes. I want to give away the money. Don't you want to get some? I mean, like it's literally free money, guys. So just smash that like button, share the stream. We had 81 likes. We should get to 90 likes. If you want me to give you $100 for free, if you get us to 100 likes, I will double that amount. So I'll give you 1 more minute. 87 likes. All right, keep it coming. Come on, come on.
Like it up, like it up, like it up.
Just smash that like button.
Exactly, yeah. It's free. All you have to do is just, press on the thumbs. It's free. It would be crazy not to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So 87 likes. Guys, I really wanted us to get to 100 likes here, like I want to give away $200, not just 100, but I mean, guys, I will give you 92 likes. All right. I'll give you another 20 seconds to get us to 100. Come on. 92 likes. You got 100 locked in. I want us to get to 100 likes. All right. 92.
Guys. Only 8 left. Come on. Come on. You know what you have to do. Like it up. Go on.
Oh my, oh my. All right, all right. I'll wait another. Come on. This is unbelievable. All right, you got the first 100 locked in. So if we don't, 97 likes. All right, we're almost at 100. I really want to give away 200.
Only 3.
Exactly.
Three more.
Left. Exactly, 3 more. Don't let me down. I want to give away everything that we have. All right. So 3 more likes. We had 97 likes. Come on, 3 more. 97. We're still. That's it. We're at 102 likes. All right, fantastic. So we are going to give away the first packets. Make sure that you use the code that you're going to see on the stream right now. So DPDA9U. Make sure that you put that code in the WEEX app. All right. So go get your free money right now. And meanwhile, congrats to everyone who grabbed the first red packet. If you manage to get one of those packets, drop 1 in the chat. So let's see if we already have some winners. So drop 1 in the chat if you got the first free money. All right. Okay, very, very good. So after this, the very, very first giveaway, don't worry, more is going to come. We are going to move on to our first segment, which is trade anything your way, all in one. Roll the VCR. Transition.
And action.
Yes, and action. Roll the VCR. Okay. No VCR. Well,
Not today.
then let
Nah,
me
nah.
move.
It's the end of July, near holidays, so like, oof, you know, it's gonna be a tough ask. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a Friday afternoon.
That is true. That is true. Oh, I see in the chat a few people already draw.
WEEX. Trade smarter. Move faster.
All right, fantastic. We are back. So I guess you all heard the news last week where a little tornado earthquake happened in the crypto world, where one of the, let's say, big exchanges or used to be a big exchange, Bitmart, went down, as well as BitMEX. So looking at this, let's say, landscape now of exchanges, which is on a rocky journey right now during the bear market, where does WEEX confidence come from? So that's why I want to talk about our real one-to-one reserves and the 1,000 BTC Protection Fund that we have and many exchanges do not have. So that's why, for example, we've been running for 8 years straight up. We are uptrending. We are growing through bull markets and bear markets. And time is the best proof there is, right? So today we have 10 million users worldwide that are actually trading on WEEX. And that's, obviously a huge number, that was achieved over the past 8 years. And that is a rock solid foundation that underneath what we actually state, you can trade smarter and move faster, right? And that brings me actually to my first question, which I would like to ask our guests, because like in a market this fast, there are like plenty of platforms that have the moment and then vanish a few months later or years later, right? Like in the case of Bitmart and BitMEX. So WEEX has walked a long road in this industry without stumbling. I mean, we are literally just growing and growing and hyper growing, right? So as someone who watches this space closely, like you guys, Daniel and DJ, what do you think is the core reason a platform keeps pulling in 10 million users worldwide? I'll start with you, DJ.
Well, first of all, huge congratulations to WEEX for 8 years strong, and to another 8 years, of course, and and more and more and more. Well, you have to understand that to have so many active users, it needs to provide such results, or it has to be so good in a way that people want to actually use WEEX, for example, because it's like everything. Everything has a trend. They have a phase. Same back in the day with exchanges. There was multiple exchanges that grew, that started because, they thought is going to be easy. Same as all the trends and hypes like in prediction markets, all these prediction markets recently. So when it comes to exchange, why WEEX and, are still here, for example, while they are every day making sure they give the best service, the best customer relations, the best kind of fees for all users. They work every day to provide the most up-to-date tools and everything that is existing in crypto. So that could be like stocks, like we spoke last month. That could be leverage, future. So it shows that if they're still here and they're still growing every single day, it means that they're doing something well. which is obviously very, very, very well done. So yeah, you know, to another 8 years of Wix, basically.
Awesome. Yeah, no, thank you very much for the kind words. I mean, it's kind of interesting that like all the exchanges they shout like slogans about reserves, right? But when you really start looking into the assets that they have, then it turns out that instead of having 1,000 BTC Protection Fund, they actually use maybe their own tokens, or it's some inflated paper number, right? So that's why, like, my question for you, Daniel, like, how does Weeks actually let 10 million users, let's say, freely trade all these different assets?
I think personally, at first, back to the first question, it's the trust. And the trust is the same thing here. For example, like you said, things of reserves. Yeah, okay, you can fake everything. Hey, come on, we are in crypto. So it's easy to fake here some numbers or to show some big results. And at the end, it's a website. And in my opinion, this trust building thing. For example, you show something, okay, here is a contract, you can check it in the Block Explorer. Okay, at the end, if I see the reserve and I see it on the blockchain, you can't fake a blockchain. You can fake everything you show on a website, for example. And so in my opinion, at the end, everything is built on trust. And I think after FTX or something like that, it's much more important to grow with the future, to bring something new, for example, stocks or something like that. And at the end, but also to show everything transparent. And this transparency you need. And then you have the trust, then the people will join, will come and use the exchange, and then it grows and grows and grows. I think this is the only solution for the future.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Trust is very, very important. You know, you have to earn it, right? And that's what we're trying to do. You know, like to show the people that there are these reserves. You know, that the reserves are real. You can actually really check them. You know, so that because you need to feel safe when you trade on a platform, right? And talking about let's say platforms in general, you know, a lot of these platforms, they like bury you in the process or freeze up your operations, and obviously it wrecks how fast you can move your money. Do we just have to give up freedom for the sake of efficiency, or is there a solution?
That's a really good question. At first, DJ, this is for you, and then I will answer.
I was literally thinking of the how to answer it. There's like everything in life, there's a fine line of where you want to step on, of course. There's, of course, the more risk, like if you want to have your own coins or whatnot. Okay, if you lose that, well, there's no one to blame, if that makes sense. You can go on the other side, if you want to put all that trust in the most centralized exchange, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's a huge spectrum here, and that really depends, I think, personally, on who you ask and what is their end goal. I think that's something that Wix does very well. And to answer the question before is the fact that you can fake so many stuff, but you can't fake the blockchain. So, you know, there's so many exchanges that don't have a proof of reserve. So it can say, oh, yeah, we have so-and-so. But then you look, you're like, well, you don't really have that, do you? Or, you know, and not to like this Bitmart per se, but they were making, quote unquote, so much volume weeks and days before. And people are like, well, why are you doing so much volume if you're basically closing down? It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, basically, it really depends on each person you ask, I believe. And I think there's a fine limit of where you want to stand. So I think that's a very personal
I think the sound is damaged.
Yes. I think there's a little technical problem on your end, DJ. I don't know if you can.
Now you are muted.
Or maybe you're
Oh,
muted.
he's gone.
Okay. No worries. Probably there was like a technical glitch in Spain where DJ is staying at the moment. But no worries. He will be back, I guess, as soon as his internet works. Meanwhile, I'm just checking the chat right now. We are at 120 likes. So make sure
There is more possible.
yes, that is true. That is true.
There's potential.
There's potential. I would say so. There's potential. I see that. All right, guys. I see that some of you are dropping your UID. Yeah, sure. You can keep doing that. But if everything is if you know, make sure that if you haven't smashed the like button, smash that like button. Share the stream. All right. So really, really important. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then do that now. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? Why you're here in the live stream, right? So let me move on to the next question. So especially, you, Daniel, you watch this market every single day. I mean, like as you explained in your intro, you see it, you look at the macroeconomics, and then you go into the analysis, and anyway, you have your own trading live stream on a daily basis, right? So obviously, if you watch the market every day and you see that plenty of platforms have, let's say, their 15 minutes of fame, you know, and then vanish, what's the one thing in your eyes that separates an exchange that survives, let's say, 8 years from one that blows up in 8 months?
For me, two things. At the start, again, trust. But you have to build trust. And the other thing is, especially I see it in the European zone, the whole market is changing. But also crypto overall. For example, now we talk about trading oil. No one talked about oil in the past. So at the end, you have to go with the time in the future, and also to change some things. For example, to bring stocks, to bring this combination. 2 years, 1 year ago, we only talked about, okay, we have now listed more and more meme coins, for example, but it was only this little bubble of crypto. At the end, now we talk about, hey, you can also trade Nasdaq, you can also trade gold, silver, oil, and this started, I think, some month ago. And so we see, in my personal idea, this whole market grows in this direction, that it means you can change now. Also, in terms not only to use crypto for trading, you can have everything collected on one platform. And in my opinion, this is also really important, that the traders, the users see, okay, there is happening something. We go with the time, and this is, at the end, again, trust building, and then proof of reserves and everything, all the stuff around it. So the people has this trust. I think since FTX, no one expected that FTX will be a dump like this. And oh my God, I know a guy, he had a trade on FTX, and he said to me to this time, and they said, oh, no. There will nothing happen. Hey, he will bring some money in it, and FTX will grow up again. Yeah, we know now the story, but no one expected something like that. After FTX, everyone says, oh my God, if this happens again. And so we need more trust, more transparency. I'm a big fan of anonymous, of your own bank, your ownership of tokens and everything. But at the end, if I want to trade, I have to use an exchange, and then I need the trust that I bring funds onto this exchange, that it's safe. And this is, for example, trust building on the blockchain. So I see on the blockchain, okay, there are funds, there are reserves, and it's safe. This is, for me, the most important thing.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. I mean, talking about, let's say, generally trades that your community does, because I think your community trades like a little bit of everything, right? So let's say
Now, yes.
data points, right? I mean, like BTC, ETH, Solana, and so on, right? Hot narratives, you know, like whatever that might be, if it's meme season or AI season, you know, right? So we have like the whole spread. So when you can hold all these positions in one account with deep liquidity, how much does that actually change the way you move? What I mean is all in one place a real edge, or is it just nice to have?
For me, it's perfect. And for example, on my live stream, the people know me, you know me, I'm more the boring traditional trader of Bitcoin, for example, maximum maybe Ethereum. In my live streams, I make also some analysis on hype, for example, or BNB and so on. This bigger, smaller ones, the middle of it. But now these days, also a lot of people ask me, for example, hey, please make an analysis for oil. Okay, normally I have to say, okay, I can show you in TradingView, but yes, for the platform, please go there and there. And for example, for me personally, also on my trades, it's easy. I have my funds on one platform, and then I can change the assets. But I don't have to transfer, for example, okay, now I need some money here, and then I send it here, and the whole overview. I think all-in-one platform in every case makes totally sense. And this is much easier also for the people who are new in the crypto scene and not working with, okay, and here unhosted wallet. And I like in 2022, it was a different game. But now it's easy. I make a bank position to my account and then finish. And I can trade everything. In my opinion, all-in-one platforms, this is the future.
Absolutely. No, very good point that you made. And let's say one more thing concerning platforms. I mean, I guess that you have anyway used several platforms. You have now been with WEEX, I think, almost precisely a year or something like that, right?
Something about that, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that you noticed that a lot of platforms, they make you like jump through hoops in the name of, let's say, security, right? So with phone numbers, endless verifications, random freezes, right? But with WEEX, you saw that you can just sign up with an email. And that's it, you know. So where's the line for you between, let's say, real protection and friction that gets in your way?
That's a really good question. I talk a lot of times with my community about this thing. At the end, I'm German, and Germans want to have safety, and everything should be safe. But on the other side, they say, hey, I'm in crypto, and that's not anonymous if I bring my name, my telephone number, my ID, everything on the platform. And at the end, I think it's a mixture of both. You need the security. If you see on the blockchain, okay, there are reserves and this is safe. It's a block explorer. It's not a page from WEEX side, for example. It's not like a dashboard, okay, hey, wow, we have some reserves or something like that. But at the end, and you know it, like in the European Union, what happens there now, more regulation and everything and more control. At the end, they tell you, yes, it's for your safety. But in my opinion, this is only controlling an anonymous market. And so at the end, I'm fine with it. Then I have on the one side, the proofs and also the good communication, for example. By the way, this was one of the reasons I started with WEEX, because I know the team. I know the people in the background. And it's not like the C-level of the C-level, the head of the head of the head of, and I have to ask them and him, and wow, come on, no. It's an easy communication. And this is, for example, on the side of an KOL like me, it's really important. If I bring my community to WEEX and there is some struggle and they come to me, and for sure they will come to me, and I say, okay, I have to ask, and around in three weeks you will get an answer. Yeah, come on, no chance. And this is an easy communication, for example, on my side. So this was one of the reasons I started with WEEX. And so in my opinion, it's totally fine. And yeah, we are in crypto, and there are a lot of benefits if you don't bring your name. Okay, name is fine, but email address, telephone number, and all this stuff with you. At the end, you have at weeks to the same time. You have, for example, 2FA. Okay, 2FA is for me, it's safety, and you have to bring it. Or if you want to make a withdrawal, you need a PIN code, and you have to add this PIN code, and then you can make a withdrawal. So there are securities, but in another way. And so for me, it's fine.
Awesome. Yeah, totally agreed. By the way, I'm looking quickly at the chat here. So we are at 134 likes so far. So this is pretty good. So actually,
still potential.
Potential. Yes, we're going up. Chat, if you want me to drop the next giveaway, type something in the chat. Just put a 1. All right. So let's see. I'm just ready to give out the next $100. Okay. Let's see if I see that people are typing their UIDs in. Okay. All right. Okay. I see that someone wants WEEX merch. Well, I can't give you WEEX merch right now, but I can give you definitely a red packet. So, okay, guys, you're dropping the ones. Then let's do it. So I'm going to release the second packet right now. So you're going to see the airdrop code on the screen. So GD77GX. Make sure, again, that you use this code, put it in the WEEX app to redeem your free money, okay? So to anyone who actually managed to grab a packet, type 666 in the chat, all right? 666. So congrats to round 2. Make sure that you go and redeem the free money in the WEEX app right now. Let's see if there's anyone who already redeemed something. I see, yeah, the numbers are dropping. So very good. Next up, in our next segment, we're going to talk about something that is really important, and that's anti-phishing. So we have a solution for that, so you will not be a victim of anti-phishing or phishing attacks again. So let's find out if you can actually spot a fake. So I will show you shortly. Until then, we roll the VCR right now. VCR, let's go.
Should I sing something?
Maybe we should sing, yeah. All right, we are back. So segment 2 about anti-phishing. So if you look at your screen, you're going to see that we just started a poll. All right. So can you tell which one is the real WEEX? Make sure that you get in that poll. You vote for the entrance that you trust. Okay. We see here weex.com and wveex.com. All right. 2 different ones. Tell me which one is the right one. As soon as we hit 50 votes, I'll reveal the answer live. And trust me, this one catches people. And because downloading the app is a pain point for so many of you, we're solving it tonight with the Telegram mini app and the official APK. So it means no redirects, no complicated verification, native level spot and futures trading right inside Telegram. Isn't that great? So that said, just make sure you participate in the poll. I will make sure that as soon as we hit 50, I will let you know which is the right answer. But until then, we've talked about how the platform protects your funds and how you protect your trades. But scammers have gotten scarily good. I mean, some scams are so sophisticated. I've personally seen fake sites that are pixel clones of WEEX, right? So then people lose everything before they even walk through the front door. And yeah, how sophisticated is phishing right now? Have you also noticed that it just became more and more sophisticated, Daniel?
The thing is, you know my background of my YouTube channel. In the past, I exposed a lot of scams, but I think personally, also the market changed. In the past, it was really easy. Oh, I have a big metaverse project. Oh, NFT series, whatever. But at the end, how many NFTs, copies of NFTs we had in the past, for example, of CryptoPunks or whatever. But at the end, this copying of an exchange, I think this is money printing. At the end, a normal user comes to Google, for example, and then you have the searching solutions, the search results, and they click on it and sign up and money gone. And this works much easier as you, okay, I start a new project and make a lot of marketing. Hey, I only start a website, copy everything, and then I wait, and the people will join. And in the past, I heard it a lot of times. Also in Telegram, for example, copies of myself, of other YouTubers, like, hey, send me some money. And then someone asked me like, hey, I sent now around, I think 40K. And I said, bro, that's not me. It's a really clever business, but still now a lot of people lose a lot of money. And this is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very, very true. So in fact, the question is like, why do users end up clicking bad links, right? But the thing is, it's not even just inexperienced users. I mean, it even happens to experienced ones, right? And yeah, and sometimes, let's say the app isn't in your app store, because maybe you have like restricted network, or and the market is moving, and you have you're kind of desperate not to miss out, right? And then you click on whatever link is in a group chat that you find. So how do we fix that friction problem? So this is obviously a question that we had, and that's why we came up with a solution. And let's say, speaking of apps people already use, I think this is the drop everyone's been waiting for tonight, because let's say word is that, like I anticipated just a few minutes ago, WEEX put the entire exchange inside Telegram. So
it's really clever.
I mean, what exactly is this thing? Like, have you looked into it?
Not now, but I think this is really game changing. At the end, you have a platform. Okay, you have also to protect for scams. Okay, this is in Telegram is the same problem. You have to check it, but I think Telegram it's great. For example, I created a trading bot, and not a trading bot. It's more information bot to this time. Combined Claude with TradingView on Telegram, and he brings me all the data. And I think Telegram is so easy also in terms of programming. So to combine this with an exchange, it's totally clever. At the end, till now, in the internet, I check every time if I go to an exchange, a centralized exchange or decentralized, I check again and again and again before I do anything. But if you have it, for example, on Telegram, you click there only one time and then you're in and you can use it every time. And okay, if you do a mistake at the start, okay, yes, but then it works. This is really clever, and it's easy. It's simplification.
Awesome. By the way, I see DJ is back. Nice to have you back with us.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me good now?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Okay,
very
good. Apologize for before.
All right, no worries. All right, very, very good. By the way, I see that we already have more than 100 votes exactly. So this is great. And let me see what the results are. Oh wow! I mean, I was going to tell you the result after we get the first 50 votes. Actually, very cool that we got to 100. But what is even better is that everybody got the answer right. So indeed, it's weex.com, not weex.com. So weeks.com. That's the right link. So very, very good. By the way, so DJ, since you're back, what do you think about this Telegram mini app? I mean, that we're launching actually tonight.
I find it very interesting because I wanted to give a story of not long ago, actually, of Ethan Launcher, if I'm not mistaken. He was mentioning that someone used him that he knew in real life, added him to a Telegram chat with another person from another website, basically tried to finesse Ethan for like 80k or something. So that's someone in real life, meaning that you always have to double, triple, quadruple verify everything you see. But like Daniel was saying, the cool thing about Telegram is the fact that as long as you put it in once correctly the first time, obviously the first time has to be correct. But after that, you just keep it because it's in your Telegram. So you just need to, you continue using it and it doesn't change. So it's absolutely amazing. Plus, if you think about trading in general, for centralized exchanges, Telegram is the place to be, so adding everything into Telegram is a very, I would say, obvious place and play to put in Storm, basically. So yeah, thumbs up to 2 weeks, and I'll be testing that out this evening for sure.
Nice. Very, very nice. By the way, guys, so I'm looking at the likes. This is very, very nice. We actually surpassed 150 likes. We're at 152. So just to remind you guys, smash that like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And don't worry, in a few minutes, I'm going to drop the next $100. All right. So make sure to stay tuned. Back to you guys. I mean, I said before, I've seen fake versions of actually WEEX exchange, which look like perfect pixel, pixel perfect clones, right? So I'm pretty sure you have seen something similar. So for someone in your community who isn't super technical, what's the one tell you teach them to spot a phishing site before they type in a single character, sure that they're not going to get scammed?
Check the link, the official link. In my opinion, this is the only thing you can do. In the past, it was more about the decentralized exchanges, but to be honest, also on WEEX, for example, if you go to a faked website, it looks similar the same. It's like if you see some copies of a Rolex or something from Louis Vuitton or whatever, at the end, it's such a good copy. This is not easy to see it like, okay, I go on the website and there, I don't know, is BEEX, for example, or something like that. No, this is technical, on the technical side, perfect. And so in my opinion, it's only possible to check, double check, 3 times check this link, and then you can see, okay, maybe there is a mistake in it. Or you can also check, sometimes there are mistakes on the site. For example, you click the buttons and nothing happens or something like that. This is also a possibility.
Right. I'm curious, like, have you ever been, let's say, in a situation where let's say you almost got to click on a link that was fake, or I mean, did you ever have a close call yourself?
Yes, it was really funny, and I had it 2 or 3 times. These are, I think, special scams for KOLs and YouTubers. At the end, I think first time it was 2022-23, something around that. This whole gaming scene and NFT gaming, and they wrote me and said, hey, can you do advertisement for the platform? And I said, yes, but I have to check it out. And we should download the file. And I said, it's on-chain, makes no sense. But okay, we tried it out. And the only thing which what us saved was, it was only for Windows and we use Mac. And it was a phishing file. I don't know. I'm not on the technical side, but this website, trust me, I made a video about it. It was so great. High quality, a whole story about this game, and it was like a little bit of a World of Warcraft. It wasn't possible to see this. And they wrote all of these KOLs, and a lot of them lost money. And I think half a year ago, an AI tool, faked AI tool, wrote me like, hey, we are the next Claude or ChatGPT or something like that. But you have to sign up and send me the ref link before. But if I want to create the ref link, I have to download the file. And I said, okay, I know this game. But it's crazy. And it's crazy good. For someone who doesn't know, will lose money. Trust me.
Yeah. No, very, very true. I mean, like, the phishing scams are just becoming more and more sophisticated. It's just really, really wild. And that's why, to all our viewers, again, for the ones that are joining just now, I'm just going to remind you again that we're going to drop. So WEEX is going to drop tonight a full exchange inside Telegram. All right. This means there's no downloads, no sketchy links, spot and futures right where you're already chatting. All right. So make sure that you're checking this out tonight. And and this is the way how we are trying to kill the phishing problem. We always want you to be safe, so this is one of the solutions that we found. So the full WEEX exchange inside the Telegram app. And by the way, so I'm looking at the chat, very, very nice. The likes keep coming. So we surpassed 160 likes. We're at 161. And this is the moment where I'm going to drop the next red packets. Okay. So you're going to see shortly the third airdrop code on the screen. So UQXS0K. Make sure that you use that code inside the WEEX app to redeem your free money. Okay. So let's see if someone is already on it.
Real-time AI trading signals powered by sentiment and on-chain data. Very nice. So which one, guys, choose?
Okay.
Sentiment? Okay, sentiment or?
Sentiment is very important. And also there was an information, the comment about of you.
Yes.
And you have
okay, so we have 5. Yes.
Fixed
we
habits.
Have a fixed habit yes, so we have 5.
All right. If you manage, we're back. So if you manage to redeem the code, just drop a 1 in the chat. I see that some people are dropping the code here. Just drop me a 1 so that we know that that you're getting your free money. Make sure, and don't forget to smash the like button. But this was basically our phishing segment. Now we're going to talk about one-tap login. So that's the thing. If you forget your password, all right. So waiting on a verification code, let's say that never arrives, or you're worried that a fake site is harvesting your login. So tonight we kill all these 3 problems. So watch your phone with Passkey turned on. It's one fingerprint or one face scan, and you're in, right? So it's really 1 second. Biometric data never leaves your device, so WEEX doesn't receive it and doesn't store it, right? So it's secure and like really stupidly smooth. About passwords that, let's say, have tortured all of us. Honestly, this segment is also a bit personal for me because, let me ask you first, what's your password situation like? Because mine is a disaster. Every single time the market dumps and I want to buy in, I cannot remember which combination of capitals and symbols I used, right? So I hit forget password, and then the SMS code takes forever, and then by the time it lands, the entry is gone, and the trade is gone as well, So have you ever been there, DJ, or is it just me?
I mean, I'm thankful that since I've been in crypto, I have one big fat book at home, and I write down all my password, I guess you could say. So I used to be the guy that only had like one password, and after I was like, I should diversify the passwords, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the way I do it. At least I have multiple of them. Plus, I'm thankful that I live in Spain, so they have a letter which is an N with a like a wave on top, is an Ñ, and is only in the Hispanic world. So it's like that's it's like in French when you have the C and you got that the CD, which is like the beard thing of the C. Well, obviously, if you use those kind of letters, it makes it a lot more safe. Well, it's a lot safer because it's only in certain languages. So you can leverage that kind of stuff in whatever language you use to be like, okay, that gives that extra barrier of security. But yeah, I have many of them, and I write down on a piece of paper. I used to write it down on my phone, but now I try to avoid it and just write it down on a piece of paper. That's the way I do it now, at least. But I was very lazy back in the day. Just screenshot, picture from the other phone, and be like, okay, one is okay. Nothing's ever gonna happen until that day comes, and you're like, oh shoot. It was that moment, I noticed that I messed up, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, it makes absolutely sense. Just to remind you all, guys, because to all our viewers, I imagine that let's say many of you have the same worry, like what happens if you turn on Passkey? Does that mean WEEX is now storing your fingerprints or your face on some server? And if it gets hacked, is your biometric data actually out there forever? I can actually reassure you, WEEX will never store your raw biometric data. So biometrics only unlock a private key on your own device. So WEEX holds only the public key. So this is something that I want to make sure that all the viewers know. And and maybe another thing that you're worried about, like what if you lose your phone, right? So let's say, which has happened to me. My phone got stolen last year, actually almost precisely a year ago during Rio Blockchain Week, so that was an adventure as well. But yeah, let's say you lose your phone, right? And the passkey lives on that device. So does this mean that you're like logged out of the WEEX account forever? I can assure you, no. Since this happened to me personally, I was back in, just immediately, because I could just fall back to username, password, plus the two factor authentication that always works, right? So passkeys are stored in the iCloud keychain, or in case if you use an Android in the Google Password Manager. But I still recommend to set up your let's say backup logging method as in case of loss of a phone, right? Guys, just to remind you here to smash the like button, because I see we are at 165. The likes have been slowing down, so make sure smash that like button.
Potential.
All right. There's potential. Yes. I want to see 200, like very, very soon. So we're at 165, not far away from 200. But yeah, let's say, Daniel, what's your password life actually like? Because most traders I know reuse the same one across, let's say, all platforms they use, right? And the second the market moves, they're stuck on a forgot password screen, and watching the entire slip away. I don't know if this is something that has ever happened to you, or what's let's say what's your password situation like?
It's totally easy. I only use 1, 2, 3, 4, and this all on the platforms. Really secure. No, jokes aside, the thing is, in the past, I wrote everything down, and then there was some struggle. For most of the passwords, at the end, I use a password manager. But every time I have 2FA. And so it's not possible only with the password to attend. But to be honest, the real important passwords I still write down. It's the same thing like secret phrases or something like that. Never copy it and print it out or some of this bullshit. Hey, sorry. This really, really, really important passwords you don't need every day. And so I write it down and place it at a safe place and everything is fine. But yeah, at the end, I think all the security reasons like 2FA and something like that, it's really important to use this because you're secure.
Right. Okay, very good, very good. The quick thing, I was just looking here at the chat right now. All right, so yeah, people have been claiming the third packet. Very good. So just to remind everyone in the chat, because I was like seeing some comments that people were concerned about the biometrics. So just to remind you again, I just said it like a couple of minutes ago. So WEEX does not store, let's say, your face or your fingerprints anywhere, right? So make sure to understand that, because your biometrics only unlock your own device, right? And WEEX holds the public key. So these are two separate things, okay? And exactly like you said, Daniel, I mean, two-factor authentication, obviously very important. So also this is something that everybody should set up. Is there anything else that, let's say, that you would say recommend to your community so that they have like a safety net, you know, in case in case they lose their device or they lose their password or forget their password? Is there anything else that you could recommend, or do you think we got it like covered with
Normally, I say it's enough because I think a lot of people make this mistake, for example, using everywhere the same password, because then it's easy to remember. And sorry, this is totally stupid, but a lot of people make this mistakes again and again and again. It's the same thing like I'm a retail investor, I have a less money and I trade with a high leverage, for example. It's also bullshit. Works 1, 2, 3 times and at the end you are completely bankrupt. But at the end, the thing is, I think it's only this easy things and no one does it. And I don't know why. So in my opinion, this is the easiest solution. 2FA, you have your phone with you. Okay, this is fine. But also only thinking, normal human thinking sometimes makes sense. Also regarding, I go on a scam website. If I see something like, oh, it looks shady. Yeah, maybe you should think before you connect a wallet or something like that. Or send some funds. It's only thinking, and then, okay, I don't give out any passwords. For example, how many exchanges send this emails like, we won't ask for your passwords? Yeah, it makes no sense. And also, a lot of people send their passwords to some of this service people or support people. Makes no sense.
Yep, absolutely. Totally agreed. By the way, I see in the chat that someone wrote that he missed all red packets so far. Actually, don't worry. I'm dropping the next packet right now. We are here at 173 likes. So just keep them coming. But take a look at the chat. You're going to see the code SPKYBA. So make sure that you use that code right now. Open your WEEX app, put the code, redeem the code, and so this is the fourth packet. Make sure that you keep smashing the like button, that you keep sharing the stream, and then use the code in order to redeem the funds. Do it right now. All right, and if you get there, just type a 1 in the chat so I know that you're getting You see now in the chat, there's the airdrop code. So use that right now. Type in 1 in the chat if you manage to get the packet. And I don't know his name. Let's see, the guy that wrote before that he missed all packets. Lungi Mamako. All right. So the next box right there for you. Make sure that you claim the reward. Be fast, because the others, they want the reward as well. So this is basically the end of segment 3. The next segment will be about our game, our Poker Joker game season 4. Daniel, I think that you are going to drop out after this segment, right?
Yeah.
So in case the best traders let their chips win for them. Make the day yours. When midnight hits, lock in your prizes.
All right.
The best traders let their chips win for them. The best traders let their chips win for them.
All right.
The best traders let their chips win for them. Make the day yours. When midnight hits, lock in your prizes. Join WEEX Poker Party and play smarter.
All right. We're actually back. Where's the DJ? What happened to him? But
I don't know.
I see that you're still here. Actually, I wanted to wish you a good rest of the day. And no, thanks a lot for joining. If you like, you can remind our audience where they can find you. Obviously, on X we tagged you so that they can find you, your account and your profile and all the links. But yeah, very, very quick run up. Like, why should people follow you? And yeah, and thanks for joining again. All right, so we are back with DJ. All right, so yeah, like you saw in the short clip that we just showed a few moments ago.
Hey, I can't hear you, unfortunately.
You can't hear me? You cannot hear me?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's right.
I know you're speaking, but I can't hear you ever. Let me leave and come back.
All right. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So to our audience, like you saw the clip just now, it's the Joker Returns is live. This basically means that you're going to be able to unlock bigger rewards and split a $1 million prize pool. All right. It's literally $1 million. And the rules could actually not be simpler. So you got to deposit. Rule number 1. You got to trade. You got to invite friends during the event, and you got to collect your cards. Okay, again, you deposit, you trade, or you invite your friends during the event and you collect your cards. Once you're holding 5 cards, the system automatically plays your highest scoring hand every night at 1 second before midnight. All right, at 11:59 and 59 seconds. So no manual work, no clicking around. You literally earn while you sleep. Okay. So, because I mean, like, let's be honest, if let's say watching the charts and trading is already exhausting. I mean, I know it myself whenever I do trade. And yeah, the platforms, they run these campaigns where you have to set an alarm to check in daily and calculate points like it's a second job. I mean, we don't want you to go crazy, you know. So that's why we have this let's say this thing in order to just make it automatic, you know. So you just sign up, you trade, you deposit, you trade, you invite your friends, and you collect the cards, and then your cards are dealt automatically. Okay. And again, once you hold 5 cards, the system plays your best hand every night. So you don't even need to know the poker rules. You just have to be there and take the rewards. That's all, right? And yeah, as you saw, I mentioned that there's a $1 million prize pool. So the autopilot is quite nice, because when there's a $1 million on the table, nobody here wants the minimum share, right? So I give the chat the inside track, what actually moves the needle on your payout. So basically you score multipliers and you draw buffs. You invite your friends, and the higher volume earns you more multipliers, and that gets directly added to your hand. Card draws and can trigger random buffs like high value jokers or a daily lucky card with bonus credit. But let's say, DJ, you are back, right? Okay, very, very good.
Finally.
Awesome. Very, very good. Yeah, I mean, as I just explained before, like this Joker poker game that we have, it's basically everything automatic, so just to make sure that that we make it as easy as possible for people to participate. Let's say with a $1 million prize pool on the table and nobody wants the minimum slice, giving, let's say, the room a real edge, what actually moves the payout. So it's volume, referrals, and buffs. So where would you focus if you were playing to win?
I mean, knowing that you don't need to actually know how to play poker is obviously a huge leverage and advantage, because that makes the barrier of entry a lot lower. Second of all, the fact I would definitely go on. It depends on the person that you are. If you're a very good trader, of course, I'll hit the volume. If I know loads of people, I'm a kind of connection kind of guy. Definitely try to hit the referrals. It really depends on who you are as a human being, meaning that you have good, strong points and not as good. So hit where you're actually good at, for example. That would be my 2 cents on the subject.
Yeah, you mentioned that not knowing the poker rules is an advantage, right? So it makes things a lot easier. You don't even have to know, let's say, the strength of your own hand, right? Is that like a lower barrier, let's say, for people to participate that maybe are more like casual followers? And I'm asking obviously specifically because you have over 180,000 followers on X, and I guess not everybody is like in the trenches or a poker player, right? So so do you think like making it like this, not giving,
of course. I mean, if to make it as easy as possible so everyone can understand it, that's the aim of the game. As you notice, the bestseller books are the ones that are, or best posts on LinkedIn are the ones that are written at such low grades, school-wise, that everyone can understand. Same thing here. If you make it as easy as humanly possible, someone in, I don't know, a Ugandan tribe will be able to understand it. That's the aim, because if anyone can understand it, anyone can use it, and at a $1 million prize, I mean, who would want that? That's life-changing money. So, yeah, to make it as easy as possible for everyone to join, enter, and have fun at the same thing with the Joker poker game.
Absolutely. So to all our viewers, if you have not been playing the game yet, this is season 4. So you just find it in the WEEX app. You will just see it directly as soon as you open it. This is basically how you're going to see it. By the way, I want to drop the next red packet. So this would be the 5th. So for anybody who missed actually out on the first 4, this is your chance really to redeem your rewards. So you're going to see very, very shortly. And oh yeah, Jervis, very true. We should get to 200 likes. So just to remind everybody, make sure that you click the smash the like button. All right, we're at 186, very, very close to 200. But I will anyway drop the 5th airdrop right now. So the code, you're going to see it very, very shortly, is going to be JAIWNP. So you're going to see it very, very shortly in the chat. And as soon as you see it, make sure that you use that code. Open your WEEX app, redeem that code in order to get your red packets, right? So make sure to do that. And by the way, as you saw, we also have like a pinned message about the Poker Joker Season 4. So autoplay, you know, and share the prize pool of $1 million. You can see the link, official link right there. And as you can see, if you look at the chat, the 5th airdrop code is already in the chat. So make sure that you use it. As soon as you manage to claim your rewards, type 1 in the chat. I want to see everybody who managed actually to get the rewards, you know, to type 1 in the chat so that I see that you actually managed to claim your rewards. Oh, I see. Oh, there's someone who said that you're very famous, DJ. So I see someone wrote that in the chat.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Very, very good. So I hope that he's following you. So make sure that you follow DJ on X, 180,000 followers. Okay, excellent. Very, very good. I see that people are already dropping 1 in the chat. Okay, perfect. So we see that people are actually redeeming the rewards. Very, very good. Very, very good. So we have one big thing before, let's say this was our last segment, but we have the grand finale, which is going to be the final prize of 300, a ticket for Token2049, which is worth $399. So we're going to get that right after the segment. Meanwhile, I want to say thank you, DJ, for joining also this time. It's always wonderful having you here with us. You're literally our resident KOL at WEEX GOGOGO. And yes, and I'm sure that we are going to see you also next time. So
Hopefully.
100%. So really, thank you so much for joining. And for this, let's say one more VCR. You can start right now. And after that, we're going to get to the grand finale, the grand prize, and one winner. Let's see if there is.
In the meantime, I just want to say thank you for having me. You know, take advantage of the last seconds before the VCR. And yeah, thank you for having me. And hopefully on the next one as well.
Awesome. No, 100% for sure. Okay, maybe there's no VCR. Maybe I will just okay, this means I'm going to draw the winner. So make sure that you put your UID in the chat. I'm going to announce the winner very, very shortly. There will be a countdown. So again, make sure if you have been here and you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. Make sure if you haven't liked the stream yet, please like the stream, show your love. And if you haven't shared the stream yet, okay, please do it, even though this is the end of the stream. But still, you need all these 3 in order to have a chance to win the ticket for Token2049. So let me see. I see that the UIDs are dropping. Excellent. Very good. So in the next, oh, wow, so many UIDs. All right. So in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to take a screenshot from my phone. All right. And I'm going to pick one UID, one winner. So one ticket for Token2049 worth $399. Yeah, let's see. I will make a countdown now. 3, 2, 1. All right. Screenshot. And all right, we have a winner. So congratulations to UID 20768640661. So congratulations, you won a ticket for Token2049. In case if you can't go, you can actually contact our official support and claim your ticket or convert it directly to WXT. WXT, for anybody who has been living behind the moon, this is our native token, all right, which actually outperformed Bitcoin since we launched it. So make sure that you reach out to us in case you want to claim your ticket. All right, the winner UID 207-686-4061. So every code has been grabbed, everything has been redeemed in the Weeks app. You're now able to download the Telegram mini app. You can turn on your passkey and jump into Joker Poker Season 4 in order to share a $1 million prize pool. So this was Weeks Go 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 episode 5. I'm Chris Durden. I'll be your host also next time. And make sure that you trade smarter, move faster, and I'll see you next time.
Bueno, yo no he dejado nada, por lo menos.
Nunca he dejado nada.
Primera vez que vengo aquí, así que lo siento mucho.
Want to use Weeks on Android? Download the official APK in just a few steps. First, open the official Weeks download page. Tap Download APK to start downloading. If your phone asks for permission, allow the browser to download the file. Once downloaded, open the APK file and install it. After installation, open Weeks and start trading. For your safety, always download Weeks from the official website. WEEX. Trade smarter. Move faster.
In Web3, ideas are capital and Weeks GoGo. In Web3, ideas are capital and Weeks GoGoGo is the ultimate amplifier for your voice. 4 seasons in, the show has delivered over 1,800,000 impressions and attracted more than 520,000 real global players, with nearly 280,000 views in a single episode. Backed by a global broadcast network, we bring together the most active real traders, combining hyper-engagement with rich retention rewards to give builders a breakout stage. As the new season begins, Weeks Go 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 invites industry leaders to join this top-tier event and trade the world together. We look forward to welcoming you.
WEEX GOGOGO.
Want to use Weeks on Android? Download the official APK in just a few steps. First, open the official Weeks download page. Tap Download APK to start downloading. If your phone asks for permission, allow the browser to download the file. Once downloaded, open the APK file and install it. After installation, open Weeks and start trading. For your safety, always download Weeks from the official website.
still typing passwords manually? The market won't wait. Your every move may be watched. Your assets are at risk. Take away the password, and hackers have no way in. Face, fingerprint, or PIN, all verified locally in just 3 seconds. WEEX, trade smarter, move faster.